you are without, approach the vehicle with pumps visibly in sight.
Intense right now. They will subside.
Joshua, how do you feel? Welcome to life without tar paste.
Is no COVID-19. It doesn't exist.
And now I've got governments, regulators, trillion-dollar Silicon Valley companies, and basically every social media platform under the sun that have banned me. They're coming after me, they're coming after my company, and coming after my reputation.
Stop the shit, media people. You're blowing this up because you know full well one thing, that the worse you make it look, the more people will watch.
This is a manufactured Great Depression when there was real unemployment. Now they have to manufacture unemployment. I mean, it's more frightening than I ever imagined. It's more dastardly, it's more deceptive, it's more criminal than I ever imagined. Not that I'm afraid, but I feel for the people who are duped, the people who really think it's about the virus, not the biggest cash heist going on behind their backs in the repo market, the commercial paper market, and the credit markets. They just can't see their money is being stolen via their money.
This is an historic moment. We have in this past year made great progress in ending the long era of conflict and Cold War. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Millions of people around the world are waiting and longing for concerted action to right the balance of this planet that we have so rashly disrupted. Millions of younger employees of countless companies and corporations are desperate for action, not more words.
A new world order. Presidential decrees cascading from President Trump's pen. A border wall with Mexico, kicking off the world's first leadership Twitter spat. Mexico's president announcing on a video they won't pay. Trump firing back on Twitter. Then it would be better to cancel the upcoming meeting. President Peña Nieto tweets back, "I will not attend the meeting scheduled for next Tuesday with the POTUS." Another decree cutting the Trans-Pacific Partnership adrift. The other 11 member nations and the rest of the world now figuring out what it means for them.
We must not underestimate what he has in store. He will lead a protectionist, nationalistic program. NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement, could be next, and tighter immigration controls for some Muslims.
Then Israel. Total defrost of that White House relationship. Already Israel announcing plans to expand settlements. America's regional allies scrambling to respond. President Trump making good on some of candidate Trump's promises.
I think areas in the South China Sea that are part of international waters and international activities, I think the U.S. is going to make sure that we protect our interests there. So
his spokesman, tough on China, drawing swift Chinese condemnation.
The United States is not a party to the South China Sea issue. We urge the United States to honor its commitments.
Amidst all this controversy, the first world leader to visit President Trump.
Time and again, it is the relationship between us that has defined the modern world.
British Prime Minister Theresa May trading on historic US-UK bonds to boost business between the two nations. But pushed off message by Trump's latest comments. Torture may be okay. defending herself before she left the UK.
That we have a very clear position on torture. We do not sanction torture. We do not get involved with that, and that will continue to be our position.
The British leader also facing European pushback on her visit. Concerns Trump is using Britain to divide Europe. Reality is Trump's presidency is in its infancy. The question British and others around the world are trying to figure out is, will America's new president go it alone? Or will he evolve into something global diplomats can more readily fall in line with? Nick Robertson, CNN, Washington.